Hello everyone, I'm on here to clarify a few things about myself. Although I am living off grid, I'm not living remote. I am about a kilometer away from the main road and about 15 minutes away from town. I am about an hour and a half away from the old house I was living at, which my boys now are old enough to take over, so it gave me the opportunity to move off grid. Now that the snow has melted, I'm going to show you a little bit more of the property. We had a big heat wave which melted all the snow and leads it all to spring cleanup. All right, let me get started. Okay, so I do have a neighbor that lives about a half a kilometer away. That's his road there going up. Here is my front yard. As you can see, there's a bunch of blackberry bushes there that invade my whole front yard, so I had to trim it all up with a lawnmower, cut it down anyways, so that I can have some space. Here's my fire pit. I enjoy having fires quite a bit. My cabin. Right in front of me here is my generator. I use that when I need a little extra power or just in case for backup. Right here is my chimney. Needs a little bit more work, but it works well. Held up good. My trailer. Here's the trailer that I bring everything in and out of the property with. And my Jeep. Works really well when going through the mud. Hardly ever have any issues going in and out. Here is an old shipping container that my friend John had dropped off. I keep all of my tools, lawnmower, everything in there so it's out of the weather. Right here you can see there is an old water tank that was left behind. I decided that I was going to use it as a solar oven. Not sure if it's going to work. Want to give it a try. Want to slow cook some food. Hopefully it works. If not, oh well, I tried. As you can see, there is the addition on the cabin that I was talking about in one of my videos. You can see it from the outside now. There's my barbecue. I barbecue quite often outside. An old electric fridge that I don't need for where I'm living right now, so that's got to go. You can see the road access that brings behind my cabin now, because I did want my front yard, so my neighbor had built road access behind the cabin and knocked down a few trees. As you can see, that'll be a project in the near future. An old tractor that was left here doesn't work at all. That needs to be removed. A plow, that's got to go as well. Over here you can see that there's some extra lumber. My brother-in-law had been tearing down a cabin, and since it's still in good enough shape, he figured it'd be a good idea to maybe build a guest house on this property. 20 acres, lots of room, right? So, and that's another thing I'm really thankful of. I do have friends nearby that whenever I need to get projects done, they help me with those things that I can't do. Very grateful. And being said that, there's boats that friends, you know, you give me a favor for helping out with things, I give them a favor, they can use it as store their boats on the property. There's my four-wheeler I like to use just to check out everything that's going on around here. An old diesel generator. That's another backup that I have for the property. Here is a portable garage. The tarp still needs to be put on there, so that'll be another project to be done. Here is my small septic out back. Clearly you can see there's a lot of stuff that I need to clean up so that I can cut down those blackberry bushes that have taken over. And here is where my water tank is dug in. So it's in the ground. I put some insulation on top throughout the winter, just hoping that it wouldn't freeze. It did freeze my pipe, so I mean, it was worth a try. Right here is my 2 solar panels. So that's something I'm going to be bringing up in my next video. I'll get into more detail about how that's all going to work out. I need to put another 2 up there, so you might get to see that as well. All right, so that's a little bit of what's going to happen shortly. Spring cleanup, you know, lots of fun. Thank you for listening, and I will see you on my next video. Take care.